Dateline, Monday, June 28th, 2010, and as the summer temperatures start to heat up, so does the fracas regarding the new SB1070 Arizona Immigration Law, with Arizona Governor Jan Brewer stating last Friday that most illegals are drug mules. Now, I'm not sure if I can agree with that one, and neither can Senator John McCain, who has distance himself from that remark. But we'll get more into that because reality bites in this situation, and it's time to bite back.
Get up your horse, get on this train. Hey, hey, oh. Welcome to the real world. I said welcome to the real world. I will rush in like the wind.
Welcome to Season 2, Webisode 1 of Reality Bites, and today we're discussing SB 1070, Arizona's new immigration law. As I stated before, Friday, Governor Jan Brewer basically stated that most illegals coming across from Mexico are involved in drug trafficking, and Arizona Senator John McCain has distanced himself from that remark, and I would too. But I think it's important that we don't let this mistaken comment by Governor Jan Brewer muddle what Arizona is trying to accomplish, which is to get some control over the problems that they're having on their border. For instance, and you're going to see me look up just a little north and west of the camera because unfortunately I don't have a teleprompter, and that's where my monitor is. For instance, Mexican gangs are maintaining permanent lookout posts in the hills of southern Arizona. Basically tell you what that does. That puts a corridor of death between the hills of southern Arizona and the border. It's a dangerous place for Border Patrol agents to be working, given the drug cartel violence that's spilling over into the U.S., and it's a bad situation, and reality really bites down in that area. Some other things that are going on. Fox News on the 24th reported that a growing list of California lawmakers are pressing for a state boycott of Arizona over their new immigration law. I would say this to California lawmakers: shut up. Who are you to tell Arizona what to do in their state or how to run their state? Democratic Representative Gabrielle Giffords told Fox News on Saturday, the 26th, this past Saturday, that she has information that the Department of Education and the U.S. Border Patrol canceled scheduled meetings in Arizona over the state's tough new law that has prompted at least 24 cities or government agencies across the nation, including Los Angeles, Boston, and Seattle, to pass resolutions to boycott the state or curtail economic activity. So now we've got Los Angeles, Boston, Seattle, all trying to tell Arizona how to run their state when they're not facing the same problems that Arizona is facing. So I'd say they're a little behind the power curve on that one. Let's see what else we've got. Mexico has filed a lawsuit to overturn Arizona's immigration law. That's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black, don't you think? When Mexico can't control the problem on their end of the border, they're going to try to tell Arizona what is and what is not constitutional? I don't know if they've ever read SB 1070. I have. It's only 10 pages long. And basically, when you break it down to its base component, it makes it illegal to be in the country illegally. Cue the drum roll. Redundant, 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 redundant. It's basically redundancy of the federal law that's already been in place for God knows how long. So I really don't know what Mexico's problem is. And to Felipe Calderon, the president of Mexico, I would say this: Felipe, first, get control of the problem on your side of the border before trying to tell us what our laws should be. Okay? you're Mexico. You're not the United States of America, okay? Control your problem, or we're going to control it for you. Basically, we're trying to do what we can do on this side of the border because you guys can't control it on your side. We've got one more news story that I want to just kind of touch on before we start going into possible action, possible solutions of what can be done to get some control down there in Arizona. This is one that kind of hit me right to the heart because I love national parkland. I like being able to go to places like Yosemite, to the Badlands, to Yellowstone, and just enjoy nature and enjoy the lands that we have here in the United States. The federal government has closed parkland near the Mexico border because of drug violence spilling over from Mexico. There are entire areas of southern Arizona, national parkland, that we as United States citizens cannot go down and enjoy because of the problems eking out of Mexico into our country, into our southern states, including Arizona. It just, that angers me. That angers me. That's our land. That is our national parkland that we should be able to go and enjoy and tour and see and take our children to see. That's national heritage. And we can't enjoy it because of these stupid people coming up from Mexico and threatening people, killing people, pointing guns at people, taking people hostage. It is damn ridiculous. And that is what I'm going to say on that piece. Okay, so now there's basically two schools of thought as to how we're going to get control of this immigration issue. We got amnesty, which most of your liberals and your Democrats and your left-wingers are supporting. So let's look at the kind of people that we're looking to give amnesty to. Trespassers. Plain and simple, trespassers. Look at it this way. You buy a house. The house clears escrow. You move in. You're the new owner of the house. But the old owners think they can come and go as they please. They can still come and go as they please. Even though they no longer own the house, they have moved off the property. Same thing goes here. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo was signed in 1848 by Mexico and the United States, who paid Mexico for the land that encompasses California, Arizona, New Mexico, parts of Colorado and Utah, parts of Nevada. We paid them. The house cleared escrow. They moved out. We moved in. We're the new owners of the house, but they feel like they can still come and go as they please. They're trespassing. In U.S. property law, we call that trespassing. But according to the Democrats, we should give them amnesty. No, I don't think so. We need to secure our border. We need to toughen immigration law. We need to get control of this problem. We need to chase the derelicts off of our land. If they want to come up legally, if they want to come through the border checkpoints, provide documentation, come up here and work, come on up. Be our guest. Contribute to the economy. Be our guest. But if you want to trespass, nuh-uh. Party's over. It's high time we get control of this situation. And I don't know how exactly we're going to do it, but Arizona has taken the first step in trying to get some control over this. Even if SB1070 gets stricken down by the federal courts, which I hope not, because the federal courts haven't done a darn thing to help take care of this problem. But even if it gets stricken down, it's got people talking. It's got the ball rolling on addressing the issue that we've been trying to address since 9/11. So either way, Arizona has done something right. And that is the end of that. Tune in next time. See ya.